Yeah, the whole premise behind No Child Left Behind is unconstitutional. There should not even be a Department of Education. They cannot even exist. So they're dictating unconstitutional programs to us. We're jumping through hoops, spending all this money, bankrupting the state for a program we shouldn't even be doing. It's unconstitutional. So we should not even be using No Child Left Behind. We shouldn't be using national standards. We shouldn't be required to have these high-stake tests. It's all unconstitutional. And like Jenna says, if we want to protect our state sovereignty and not bankrupt our state, just say no. We will not participate. No.
Two more questions, then Mark.
Can she repeat that answer? I'd like to get that answer. Perfect.
Well, the answer is the Department of Education was created, I'll go a little bit more history, in 1979 by Jimmy Carter for what Representative Fincham said, so to have the ability to have military families have consistency from state to state when they travel. It was only supposed to be a small percentage of the population of this country participating in these programs. Just like any government program, you can never get rid of it once it's created. It's an unconstitutional organization. The Department of Education shouldn't exist. High-stakes testing shouldn't exist. National standards shouldn't exist. It's all unconstitutional. And if we want to protect our state sovereignty, our state wealth, we just need to say no. We as parents, there's more of us than them. We the people have a great influence if we just rise up and say no, we will not participate in this. And how do we get that message out? We have to contact our legislators. We have to be an active voice. We can't just sit on our couches and throw our tennis shoe at the TV when we're mad. We need to do something, get off our bones and be active.
Cool.
All right, the last 2 minutes are reserved for Mark.
All right, thank you very much. So I want to go back and revisit this is the first place we're actually publicly announcing this. Go back and revisit something that Jen said about the executive order. Yes, the Department of Education is an unconstitutional organization. But even more unconstitutional is the seizure of power, if you will, for the executive branch to rewrite legislative branch authorization. It's exactly what has happened with FERPA, which is the law, a statute by Congress that was allegedly rewritten or restructured by an executive order. So we are in the process, and to answer the question, the earlier question about what do we do, I got 27 bills already sitting on my desk for January. A third of those are education bills that say no. Imagine a battle with a dozen fronts that you have to fight all at the same time. This is the monstrosity that the federal government has become. So, we are challenging through a civil lawsuit, class action suit, if you will, the validity of the executive order on FERPA. We have an attorney, we have plaintiffs, we have what has been assessed to be a rock-solid case that could end up overturning a whole bunch of executive orders. Executive orders, by the way, are supposed to be, you wear blue shirts on Thursday with a tie. Friday can be jeans day. That's how the federal government operates. Executive orders have no call upon the states. It's for the federal government, not the state government. So, there is a website that it's already been launched. It was a soft launch. It's called itsmypii.com. I'll put it on the board before you leave. Essentially what we're doing is we're going to go to court. We need to raise about $150,000. This is, and here's the problem. We can't use the Arizona Attorney General because one of the named defendants in this case has to be the Arizona Department of Education. Why? Because they're the ones that are sharing the information with the federal government. Now, they can excuse themselves from the suit by simply shutting off the data flow. If that happens, then we have a bit of an issue, but we want to make sure that that all gets sorted out in federal district court, because one of the very first thing that we're going after is an injunction to immediately and forthwith cease the collection of data collection. That's going to put the target that you see see on Jen's, or on Gene's back, I will have one as well. So it's called, it's mypii.com. We've got teachers, parents, and students who are going to be plaintiffs. And it is, this is a grassroots effort. If you want to make a difference, go up there and give $5. Sometime in the next week, we'll have a donate button up there. We have to hit the 25,000 mark first. That supplies enough for a retainer and for us to file the injunction. And then our next big goal is $150,000 total, so that we can carry this all the way through to the appellate court. Bad news is we have to go to the Ninth Circuit Court. The good news is we actually have got plaintiffs. We can represent anybody outside Arizona. Think about that for a minute. We have 50 states, not 57, 50. 50 states with plaintiffs who would love to step up. In fact, our list, we finally had to cut the list off because we had so many people that stepped up and said, look, we just need to have a core group. So if you can spread the message about it's mypii.com, go up there, you'll see that this is all about shutting off data collection and data sharing. And there are going to be bills that are going to be written to poke holes in the various pieces of federal legislation. One of those is you will probably see something, once these two Senate bills pass, you will probably see something come out of the Arizona legislature that blows the whistle on the 10th Amendment issue. Yes, ma'am.
I understand on that lawsuit, I'm wondering if in your groups, I don't know if in the lawsuit, but in your groups, oh, I can do this without a microphone.
I'm having trouble hearing.
Okay, I will raise my voice. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good. I understand in your group you have conservatives and liberals and everyone in your group, and Republicans, Democrats, so forth. Are the Democrats and the liberals also participating in that lawsuit?
This is apolitical, ma'am.
Okay,
that's
so
yes.
everyone
This
is,
is an apolitical issue because it affects, because we've got so many teachers who
okay,
are just now waking up to the idea they have a data tag. This is getting really personal for them. Because now they're going to be linked to Johnny's performance forever. That should scare the bejesus out of any individual who touches that child, figuratively please, with a data tag of any kind, whether it's curriculum, homework, teaching, a field trip, whatever goes on, okay? This is wholly inappropriate. At even the state level. Now we take that information and we transmit that to the federal government. I mean, I find it ironic that they're all upset because China hacks the White House's email system and the CIA, and here we are giving information away to anybody that wants to have it.
so it's not just the federal government, it's access to the whole world.
Well, yes.
Any hacker.
That's why I opened my conversation with this.
Okay,
The best solution to shutting off data corruption is not collecting it. It's none of your business whether my child was an early term delivery, whether or not my child was inoculated at 3 or 5. It's none of your business, state government, federal government.